You can almost feel the tradition and resurgence on a crisp fall day in Ann Arbor. The big house beckons for a big game at long last, one with championship implications.
Whoa, he has trouble with the snap. Unbelievable!
This episode of College GameDay Flashback is built by the Home Depot.
Colors starting to turn on a beautiful fall day in Ann Arbor, but the real question, will the colors in this rivalry turn back to maize and blue? Life is back in Michigan Stadium, but for relevance to return on the landscape of college football, the Wolverines first have to reclaim their own state, which at this moment is run by the Spartans of Michigan State. Sparty has won 6 of 7, and to put it in perspective, the last 4 Wolverine senior classes have left Ann Arbor with a losing record against Michigan State. Has the rivalry tilted back toward Michigan now that Harbaugh has arrived? College game day in Ann Arbor. And Desmond, you know what? This rivalry is always important, but it's even better to have it be relevant nationally again.
Well, you know, we've had this conversation many times, and we talk about how it's good for college football when certain teams are pretty good. Michigan, they're on their way up. And obviously game day is here because of the success that they've had so far. But if I could equate this to a semester, this game today against Sparty is the midterm exam. So everything before is cool, but this is where you see where you are as a team. This is the midterm exam. And we all know which is the final exam.
No doubt about it. But you're right, Des. This is, you're here, the leaves are changing, it's cold, you can smell the fireplace. I mean, this is college football right here.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a chance to see it. I mean, Reese just said 6 of the last 7 have gone for Michigan State. Michigan, a new feeling, a new confidence with Jim Harbaugh. As Des says, we're going to find a lot more about how real Michigan is today, or if they're back to the drawing board.
Michigan is playing great defense. They've shut out 3 teams in a row. That's the first time that's happened in 35 years. But they have never faced a winning quarterback like Connor Cook. He's tough, boy. Cook has thrown 12 touchdown passes. He's first in the Big Ten at that. That's right. Cook is 18-1 in his last 19 Big Ten games. Woo, that guy's a winner. And Cook has won 29 games. That's first among active quarterbacks in the nation. Now, Michigan State is not number 4 for nothing. And Michigan State is not afraid of the Big Blue. They are going for their 3rd straight win against the Big Blue. How do you like that?
Is that a lean?
Nah, I say nothing.
I'm just saying.
It's like it's a chef.
Exactly.
It's like throwing some ingredients in there.
And Herbie was just saying yesterday when we walked out here, he likes coming to see the smart, clever signs such as reference to the 49ers front office that allowed Michigan to wear some block khakis.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They appreciate that.
Oh, no. It's a wrecking ball.
They should show where the arrow was pointing on that sign, though.
Higher than the Cubs.
I've seen Harbaugh without a shirt. That is not Jim Harbaugh. And the head ball coach, Steve Spurrier, will find out that our job's pretty tough making picks here, too, right?
The Spartan team that you're going to see this afternoon at 3:30 isn't going to be the team you've seen against Purdue or any of those other teams. Rivalry brings out the best in both teams. I think Sparty's going to come out and play hard, but Michigan going to punch him in the mouth and punch him again because they have so much confidence right now. They're going to match the physicality of Sparty. Wolverines going to win a big one in the big house at 3:30 today.
I'll tell you what, 2 of the best coaches in college football, Mark D'Antonio and Jim Harbaugh right here today. Another buddy of mine, Frank Nunley, played here. I played 9 years with 49ers. But I want to walk out of here today, so I'm picking the Michigan Wolverines.
Herbie? Oh, good time.
You're not calling this game.
No, I'm not. I said last week to Des, and I said on the air, if Michigan beats Northwestern and they beat Michigan State, they're going to be one of those teams coming off the radar that all of a sudden when the committee comes out, if they win these games, they're going to be a team that people are going to be talking about up in the top 4. But they've got to be able to finish it off. And all this week, all we heard about is Michigan and Jim Harbaugh. It's as if the little brother hasn't played any football these last 7 years. And because of that, I'm going with a very upset Michigan State team and Connor Cook. I think he'll be the difference in the game.
Oh, man, you're going to with Michigan State.
Yeah, I got Michigan State.
This old school Big Ten game, it doesn't need many words. Give me that helmet.
Oh!
Too tight.
Desmond, this doesn't work. We need a new helmet.
Give your Herb Street.
Wow.
Got a little targeting going on.
Exactly.
From the Big House, Michigan Stadium in Ann Arbor, the largest college football stadium in America, will be filled well beyond capacity today as the 12th-ranked Michigan Wolverines play host to number 7 Michigan State. Here come the Wolverines, ready for one of the most anticipated games in the 89-year history of this stadium. Blake O'Neill with the rugby punt, and it takes a tremendous bounce. This is the 5th time in 7 games he's had a punt down inside the 5, and that one is an 80-yard punt by the native Australian. Homa down to the goal line, in for a touchdown. L.J. Scott finds a hole, finds the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. They bet on Sione Homa, and he gets stuffed for the moment. Well, how long will they give him? They're already blowing the whistle. You wonder about forward progress being stopped. Whoa, they weren't blowing the whistles. They were running in to mark it, but they never blew the whistle. Looked like the officials were running in to spot the ball down, and Mark D'Antonio's wondering about that. And this is the anniversary of the Bush push.
The forward progress is stopped.
Yeah,
right there. That ball should be whistled dead.
I'm surprised, guys. I'm 11 yards away, and no whistles were blown, but the refs were coming in, and they were pulling guys off.
Ball.
Exactly.
Ruling on the field of touchdown save.
Cook, the pump fake, has a man open. Touchdown, Michigan State. McGarrett Kings. Couple of fakes in the run game, and Cook has a wide open receiver. Trevin Pendleton, the fullback, off to the races inside the 20. Batted down from behind, but he's in for a touchdown. Let's make sure this was a touchdown. It's never a sure thing today. Yes.
Absolutely a touchdown.
After further review, the runner was tackled short of the goal line.
Okay, so much
Ball be placed at the half-yard line. First and goal on the right hash. The clock will start and be ready for play.
I just see different things today. It's not honest. I'm not melting with the refs.
No.
Just seeing different things.
They take the touchdown away, and it doesn't matter, except it cost a couple of seconds. L.J. Scott, the touchdown. Could be the biggest play of the season for these two teams. 3-man rush, and Henry gets pressure again. Cook had to scramble, just lofts it up, and it is batted down. Channing Stribling and DeMonte Thomas.
Great angles by the Michigan secondary to knock that down by Thomas and Stribling. Execution under pressure by the Wolverines. Desmond's happy. Is the one thing this team has that's different. The biggest difference in this team from last year to this year is a genuine confidence, not a false bravado, a genuine confidence.
And it comes from having success. Last year they were waiting for the inevitable bad thing to happen, usually a turnover.
3rd and 3. They can play it till the end, but they're certainly in control.
Use one of his timeouts. 56 seconds to go.
The one thing you talk about in this timeout situation, first and foremost, secure the football. So Davion, if you get hit, don't fight for extra yards. Protect the ball with 2 hands, and anything can happen but a turnover. That's the #1 priority that's going on in that huddle right now.
In one game, both coaches said it's hard to judge the impact that it has, but it certainly helps the winner. When it comes to recruiting in-state and perception. And part of the reason Michigan State's recruiting improved in recent years, there are a lot of reasons why, is the belief among many recruits that Michigan was down and not showing signs of getting back up. 10 seconds to go. 4th and 2. And Jim Harbaugh has to decide what he wants to do here. O'Neill's been terrific with the rugby-style punts. But you have to be careful here. Make sure the snap's on target. Can't allow a block, and there's nobody back deep for Michigan State. I was going to say you might want to kick it out of bounds to prevent a return, but with nobody back there, just kick it down the field.
Tell your punter to one-step it. Don't take your normal steps. One-step it. Get it out.
Whoa, he has trouble with the snap, and the ball is free. It's picked up by Michigan State's Jalen Watts-Jackson, and he scores on the last play of the game. Unbelievable.
I don't think I moved for a minute or two after the game was over. Every Michigan fan has told me, I felt the exact same way that you did. It's just that you happened to get caught on camera.
Bad snap. Bobble. Scooped up. Here come the Spartans. Down the sideline. Racing into the end zone.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Into the end zone is Jalen Watts Jackson. Touchdown, MSU.
Touchdown.
Folks, no flags. The Spartans
Oh my God.
piling on each other in the end zone. It's over. The Spartans win again. The Spartans win again.
Nothing in my psyche suggested to me I should drop on the ball. It's very natural to me to go and pick it up, shrug a couple tackles, and then throw it on the boot.
You are part of football lore now, though.
Don't really have a choice on that one, and happy to be a part of it, to be honest.
We were going to put all 11 up and go for it, and if we roughed him, hey, we roughed him.
There's nobody back there to field the ball. Oh, he fumbled the ball. Now he fumbled it in the air, and it's picked up by Michigan State at the 20, the 15, the 10, and he's going to score. No time left. You've got to be kidding me. That you could not write. Michigan had the game on the line, on the foot, and Michigan State wins it with a 37-yard fumble return. I don't know what to say. I don't know whether heartbreak actually covers that.
I'm not sure I've ever been involved with a football game that ended like that.
Jalen Watts-Jackson. Sure, there are a number of Spartan fans who had never heard of him.
It's crazy how 10 seconds can change your whole life, change how people think of you. I just reached my hands out. This is the first time I ever touched the ball in a college football game, actually. And after that, it was a blur, honestly.
The legend, the man, he sort of found the spotlight there a little bit and will go down as a memorable person in Spartan history.
I would do it all over again if the chance came.
This episode of College GameDay Flashback is built by the Home Depot.